If you've ever gone exploring in your Minecraft world, you have probably stumbled upon an old and abandoned shipwreck. And you are probably quite excited about it. So you enter the shipwreck, and you frantically raid all the chests, all for a single piece of paper, only to hop back into your boat and ride away to search for treasures untold, never to even think about the poor old shipwreck again. Until today! For I, Nation of Zizzle, am going to transform this old and rotten shipwreck into a strong and grand airship. This video shows the process it took to take a shipwreck and make it fly. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and enjoy the video. Okay, we've opened up a new world and it is time for us to go search for a shipwreck, but we are in a plains biome right now, so that means we are not going to find any shipwrecks. So I guess we just fly around and look for an ocean biome, or we could just cheat and do commands. Locate, structure, shipwreck. So one thing to mention is I do not want one of those shipwrecks to have just like the one halves on them, or the front half, or the back half, or anything that is disconnected from the ship, because I want to have a ship that is completely intact. So let's go. Where is it? Oh. Well, that's not gonna work. I guess we'll just search for another one, I guess. Let's teleport there. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. It looks like this one. This one looks completely intact, with an exception of the masts, of course. I think this shipwreck will do just perfectly. So first of all, we need, of course, the physics assembler, and we need the honey glue, and of course, the creative physics staff. I guess what we first start off with doing is we take the honey glue right here, and we bring it all the way down to, I would say, approximately here, and we can... Here's a new feature that I learned, is if you hold control while you're scrolling, you can actually adjust where the honey glue goes. That's like revolutionary. I wish I knew that earlier. And let's take the physics assembler. We'll place it on there, and we assemble. Oh my goodness, yes. I think it did actually cause all the water. Yep, the water is still in. Well, let's see what happens when we lift it out of the water. Oh my. Yoink! That's a very interesting sight to see. I picked up the water too. That's so funny. Okay, it looks like all the water has been removed out of the airship now. So, I guess it's time for me to kind of fix all of like the little holes and stuff. I'll do that really fast. Okay, I have kind of completed filling in all of the old holes and stuff. But honestly, I have no clue how the masts were, so I just kind of put them up like that. But honestly, I won't be putting masts on this. I will be putting the giant balloon on top. Okay, I have finished the main hot air envelope. As you can kind of see, I did really struggle with the front, but it'll have to do for now. I will get to fixing it soon, but right now what I have to do is I am going to test to see if this can actually hold up the weight of the airship. So let's get ourselves a hot air burner as well as throttle lever again. So we break a block in here, put this in. So I guess there's only one thing to do, and that's to try it out. Head in the clouds. Will you fly, airship? Come on. You can make it. Oh, he's bouncing. Maybe I need to give it more power. And she's rising. Up she goes. But wait, I want to ride. So, now that we know that this can actually hold the weight of this ship, I guess what we do now is we just put all of the mechanical parts of everything into it, like the propellers and the engines, and basically all the controls I would ever need on this airship. So hold, please. Well, I guess we'll just give it a try now. That doesn't sound right. Never mind, I got it to work. And now I'll even put on some temporary propellers, like these little andesite propellers. Oh, well, it is turning. Oh dear. Stop. Please stop. Stop. No. May I so kindly ask you to turn off? Thank you. Alright, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove this rudder because it just unfortunately wasn't working for me. Alright, let's try. Forward! Oh no, we're tipping again. Why do all my projects tip? It's definitely because these propellers are on the lower side. But it's flying away. Goodbye. No. Whoops. That was a very bad decision of mine. Oh, I mean, at least it's moving forward. That's a step in the right direction. I'll spare you all the troubleshooting scenes because it took several real-life hours to get working. So we'll just skip to when I actually complete the airship. The airship is done. It's all done. And it's time for the reveal. Ta-da! First thing that you can kind of see is I was debating on what color this balloon should be for the airship, but I ultimately decided on yellow, which I really like. I think it's so cool. So, I guess I'll give you the tour, shan't we? Let's go. Okay. First thing, as you can see, is I tried to make it look as close to the original Shipwreck as possible, so I did not want to change too much. I did change a little bit, but not too much. First off, well, I guess we'll show you the control room right here. As you can see, I kind of cleaned everything up a little bit more. I added a second hot air burner, so then it could, because, well, basically, one burner cannot hold the weight of the entire airship now, because I've put so much stuff inside of it. Handy dandy goggles. So, as you can see here, we've got a red portable engine right here, and if in survival mode, if we wanted to move the airship, of course we couldn't use the creative physics staff, we'd have to use plunger launchers. So, in order for the plunger launchers to not lose any durability, I got copperback tanks right here that are being filled up by this red portable engine. Anyway, let's go downstairs. So as you can see, I did not design this room too much. I did add a telescope, which I thought looks really cool. And here is kind of like our storage area and our engine room. So as you can see, we've got a crafting table, we've got an anvil, we've got 4 furnaces on the sides, as well as this thing called a toolbox. And it acts as a smithing table, which is really cool. Of course, we've got a bunch of barrel storage right here. And we've got lots of coal right here for the fuel. And unlike the prototype that I built in the last video, this one you have to manually feed the coal and stuff, but it's fine because this airship is pretty small. And then let's go into the bedroom. I really like this design. It's very simple, but it's really cool. Yeah, we've got, of course, the bed right here. We've got a globe which you can spin at really fast speeds. This one's from Supplementaries, I believe. And we've got the lamp, which you can turn on and off. And let's go into the ship's captain's quarter. Looks really good. It's kind of, I didn't add too much in it. As you can see, we've got all of like the redstone links and stuff around. There's not very much, there wasn't any other place I could put them, so they unfortunately have to stay here. We've got that. We've got the captain's treasure chest, and it has a treasure map, which I will show you that in a moment. Another really cool feature. And so why don't we show you what you can do? So as you can see, we've got a buried treasure map here. And what you can do is there's this thing right on the bottom of the floor. This thing is called a navigation table. And what you can do is you can place either a compass or a map into it right here. And as you can see, because of course the compass points to spawn, so it goes this way. That means spawn is that way over there. That's really cool. And another really cool thing is, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't tried this out yet, but you can put, yes, you can put treasure maps in, and they will actually point to the treasure. So that means the treasure is that way. And so, why don't we navigate to the treasure and collect it? I find it quite fitting that the ship's maiden voyage is searching for the lost treasure that our past crew so desperately tried to find, or maybe hide, and they ultimately sunk the ship. But enough with the talk and let's get going. Off we go. Alright, we are flying. And now let's turn the ship's wheel to the left. So then we can get to the treasure. There we go, we can straighten out, and we are officially going straight towards the treasure. Alright, I think we've actually arrived. Alright, we're here. Let's land by that other shipwreck over there. Let's grab the map out of here. Ah, the treasure's very close. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do, and that's to jump off. Cannonball! Alright, we are in the chunk. Whoop, and we're about to drown. Oh, stop it. Go away. Good, he's dead. Oh, it's so dark. And here's the treasure! Yay, we found the treasure! Oh, and I'm drowning. Oh my goodness. We found a sunken ship that looked just like that, and we transformed it into a working airship. We restored it past its former glory, and we went off and we found the buried treasure that the ship was holding. This was such an exciting video, everybody. You know what? I'm taking off this aviator's goggles so you can see my beautiful face. This was such a fun video, guys. I'm loving Create Aeronautics so much that I have so many big plans for the future. Maybe even a co-op. So make sure you like and share the video, and subscribe to see more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!